on yes.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a new video. How's everyone going? Hope everyone's safe. Today I am on my way to drop off my fuel injectors to get them tested and cleaned. Pretty sure I'll get them back tonight, if not tomorrow. Put them back on and we are ready to go. I'm so keen. I'm hoping this fixes my problem. Well, there's not really a problem, it's just my fuel economy and there's a lack in power. I'm in the trusty old family car right now. As much as I love the 370Z, being a manual, being a sports car, it can't beat this. Look at that wood grain. Look at that. 370Z has nothing on this car. Alright, so just got here. I'm just waiting for mate so I can drop these off. Alright, I got the injectors here. I'm keen to see what happens when I put these on and I get these back. Alright, I'll see you guys soon. So injectors are dropped off. They're in good hands, so yeah, I'm happy about that. The first time I've ever done this, so it's very interesting. So he said it'll take like a day. He's got a couple more jobs to do. So I'll pick it up tomorrow morning. Let's hope they're not too messed up. On my way home now, I'm gonna do some work on the car. I'll see you guys back in the garage. VTEC! Whoa! God damn, that VTEC's good. Faster than the Z. I might have to change cars. Alright, we are back in the garage. I did get all my stuff that I ordered. Let's have a look at what we got. So that's the goodies right there. So it's got some brake pads, and we got a new drive belt, and we got a new cabin filter. I'll probably do these two today, and these when I get some brake fluid and oil change, and I might just clean my pod filters today. So I got the Street Performance brake pads again. I actually really like these ones. These brake pads are actually pretty good. My drive belt. Yes, I haven't done the drive belt yet. Not sure if it's ever been done. So I might as well just change it while I'm changing everything else. Got that, got cabin filter, oil change, and I think that should be it for today. I think that's all I'm going to do today. I'm going to do the fuel injectors when I get them back, put them in. Probably after I'm gonna do the brake pads, brake fluid, clutch fluid. After that, I'll probably do all my diff fluid, my transmission fluid. I do have to change my diff bushing, so that'll be at a later date when I get tools and stuff like that. So I just jacked the car up to do the oil. I'll go ahead and do the drive belt, the filters, and then that's it. Everything's still unplugged and everything. So if you guys don't know how to change oil on the 370Z, it's pretty straightforward. I'll show you guys how I do it. Pretty much the same as any other car. Let's get to it, let's smash this out. What I do first is obviously jack the car up, put on jack stands, and then I unplug the, what's this called? The oil stick. And then I go ahead and undo the oil cap. Undo that. I'll go ahead and undo the soft plug, which is here, and that's the oil filter up there. I'm using a K&N oil filter. These oil filters are really good. They're performance oil filters. Today I'm using the Ryco oil filter because they had none of this left in stock. So I got my oil pan. Just gonna slide it under here, just so the oil drops into here, and when you take off the oil filter as well, it drops into here and it doesn't get on your garage floor. Let's see if I can get everything to drop into here, not onto the floor this time. Alright, so I'm pretty sure it's a 14 mil. The sump plug here is a 14 mil bolt. Let's see if I can get this inside. This is always the scary part. Bang. Yes. and I still have the sump plug. Awesome. Just let the oil drain into the bucket. When that stops, I usually take the oil filter off after. Pretty much how you drain your oil, just make sure the cap is off, just so it creates like a vacuum, so it gets most of the oil out. I'm just hoping none gets on the floor, because that's not fun. This is the oil filter that I got, the Ryco Z445. That's what is compatible with the 370Z. And for the oil, I just got the Castrol Edge 5W30, which is an advanced full synthetic engine oil. I got this because honestly, it was half price. Castrol Edge is a good oil. I've used this a lot and it's always gone good for me. 5W30 is what is recommended in Australian climate and everything. 5W30 is good. It's not too thick or it's not too thin. Yeah, so just gonna wait until the oil drains out and then move on to refilling it up with this Castrol Edge. And it takes around 4.9 liters of oil, like 5 quarts maybe. Yeah, I think. Before I drop down, I'll probably do this. I'll probably do the drive belt. The oil has gone to drip, so now I'm just gonna undo the oil filter. Oil should come out of there as well. Oil filter is out, everything is draining. I like to use a little bit of oil to chuck in here just so I can grab as much as it can. Just because the car is on an angle, there might be still some oil in the sump when it's tilted like that. I just try to do that a couple times until it drains out like a bit clear. I have a funnel. If you guys don't have a funnel, just make one out of like a water bottle, just cut it up. It fits perfectly in there. Have my oil. And so I'm just going to use like, I don't know, like 50 mil, 100 mil maybe. I do that just so I can drain a little bit more. As I said, the car's jacked up and it's tilted a little bit, so there might still be some old oil in there. I mean, it's not detrimental, but go ahead and do that. All right, hopefully that's good and you guys can see. We'll start with that much, just so it can drain out a little bit more and try to get as much of that old oil out. I might have to do this a couple times. Every time I like to check to see if it starts to get clear and the oil starts to get new. After that, then I close everything up, put the new oil filter on, and then yeah, and that's basically it. That's your oil change on a 370Z. So everything just finished draining. So now I'm just gonna put on the new oil filter. What you wanna do with the new oil filter is take it up, inspect it, and so you want to put new oil all around this outer seal here, just so it seals properly and makes it much more easier to take it off and everything like that. So I like to put it on here and a bit on the metal parts inside and onto the thread. Chuck this on and then we're good to go. New oil filter is done. I haven't put new oil inside of it. I'll do that after I do the drive belt when I drop the car down, just so I could get an accurate reading on the dipstick. That's what it's called, the dipstick. Do the drive belt. I've never done the drive belt for this car, so I need to get the diagram out and see where everything goes. Should be fun. All right, let's get onto it. All right, so I found a VQ37 VHR belt root diagram from Z1 Motorsports. I trust them, so this is what the diagram looks like. Looks pretty simple. Yeah, you can't really see much, so this will be fun. The first thing you want to do is undo the tension in the tension pulley, which is that one there. When you untension the tension pulley, I usually like to stick like a screwdriver or like an Allen key there to keep it open. I'm going to use a breaker bar. Not sure which one. I'll do the long one, just so I can get more leverage. I'll show you guys where the drive belt is. So if you come under, you get under here, and that's a radiator there, sway bars here, that's a sump there. If you look up here and this belt there, that's the drive belt. It drives pretty much all the accessories from the crankshaft, which is this big one here, and that's your tensioner pulley right there, and that's the bolt up there that you can use to undo the tension. Yeah, so that's your alternator. It wraps around your alternator, goes up and all the way down there, and then over to here, down here into your crankshaft, and then around your crankshaft, up there and back here. Yeah, so that wasn't a really good explanation of it, but yeah, so there's like all the diagrams and stuff that you can use. I'll put a picture up of the diagram on here if you guys want. If not, just hop on Google and just search it up, which it'll be there. And yeah, so let's get started. Alright, so I was wrong. So there's literally no space to work with here. What I'm going to do is take out this coolant overflow bottle, which is this 10mm bolt, this 10mm bolt, that hose, and this hose. There's a tensioner there. What you're going to have to do is on the bottom part of the tensioner, where this ratchet is, there's a square. There's a square in there on the bottom part of the tensioner. You can't see it here, but it's a 3/8 drive. I don't have anything for 3/8 except this small little ratchet. So what I'm doing is I'm getting a big spanner, putting it over this handle here, and then just using that as leverage to untension that. Actually worked. So if you have like a 3/8 breaker bar, that is so much easier. So you're gonna need 2 people to do this. One person has to untension that from the bottom, and another one has to come from up here, and there's 2 tabs on the top, and when you untension from the bottom, these 2 tabs line up and there's a hole in them. When they do align, stick like a Allen key or like a screwdriver inside those holes, and so it keeps it untensioned, and so you can do the drive belt. I'm just going to take the coolant bottle off, the overflow bottle off. Overflow bottle is out. Gives you so much room here. I'm using a number 5, again a 5mm Allen key. Slots straight into there, and it should hold it there. Now I'm just going to find a helper. Alright, sweet. So the tensioner is untensioned. It's got that Allen key stuck in those 2 holes there. As you can see, this is all loose, and so you can just take it out just like that. Easy done. Gonna go underneath. Take it all out. There's a gap behind the tensioner pulley. I may need 2 hands for this, so I'll be back. That's the old drive belt. It's going to inspect everything just to see if it was on its way out or if there's any cracks or tears or anything, but it actually looks pretty good. I'm just going to change it anyways. I don't think it's ever been changed. Well, not in my ownership, it hasn't been changed, so I'll go ahead and change it, and it won't have to be done for a while. I won't be able to show you guys a lot. It's really tight and it's dark in there. You guys won't be able to see anything. I'll probably start from up here and then go underneath. Just try to put everything in. But yeah, as you're doing this, just refer back to the diagram, because that will help you, and it will help you not stuff anything up. So I'll see you guys after I put this drive belt on. Oh, new drive belt is in. So in its teeth, it's in the right route. Now I just need to do the tensioner back up, and drive belt is done. That's all done. Now I just got to put overflow bottle back in, and then I'll drop the car, put new oil in, and we're done for the day. All right, let's finish this off. That's back on, nice and tight. Now I'm just gonna put the undershroud back on. I'll drop the car and then put new oil in, and then I'm done. I just realized, yeah, I bought the wrong cabin filter. This is for a Golf MK7, not a 370Z. I'm pretty sure I didn't change the car category thing on the website, so I think it was still buying parts for the Golf MK7. I guess my girlfriend has a spare cabin filter for a car, so I might change that at a later date or so, because I know mine's pretty dirty, so it's not detrimental. For now, I'm just gonna put in the oil. My GoPro's about to die, so I'll probably just end it here. I'm just gonna put the new oil in and then I'm done. So yeah, as always, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the content, and I hope you guys stay tuned for what's coming with this 370Z, because it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be such a good time. If you guys haven't already, smash that like button down below and that subscribe button down below, just down there. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.